Howdy folks, Monty here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So I was playing Warhammer the Old World last night, and I lost fantastically. But I want to give a shout out to my friend Jason Coffey for just inviting me to play Warhammer the Old World, which was great fun. And yeah, I ended up losing, but it was still fun to have a game. And shout outs to Nolan as well, because yeah, anyway, he ran the game. It was a wonderful game. I had the most fun I could possibly imagine. However, Jason, I had Mexican food, so I spent an unnecessarily large amount of time on his toilet. And I realised that he had a big Donald Featherstone book in his toilet, literally for reading. And I have a funny Donald Featherstone story. So I said to him, I didn't, as I went to the bathroom repeatedly because of the Mexican food I'd eaten. I said to him, I have a Donald Featherstone story. I actually finally got out, and people were listening, and it was like, I have a Donald Featherstone story. And he looked at me like, cool. Did you meet Donald Featherstone? I said, no, I didn't meet Donald Featherstone. About, I don't know, 20 years ago, I used to live in Las Vegas. We had a nice house by the airport. And Donald Featherstone was dying, and he published in one of the magazines rather, that if you sent him £10, he would send you back one of his books. And that sounded like an amazing deal, so I wrote him a check for £100, sent it off. I think I even sent a letter with it, saying, here's £100, please pick out one of your books and the money will cover postage. So anyway, Donald Featherstone wrote back to me, and he had the check, which I don't think he cancelled, he just sent me the check back with a letter saying, sorry, I couldn't send you a book. And I was like, anyway, I was incensed by that. Who was this Donald Featherstone guy? Screw you, Donald Featherstone, I said, as I ripped up his check and threw it away. And I was sure that I had his letter somewhere. And I was looking through books last night. Anyway, I found this firstly, which is Sun Wukong, the role-playing game. Now, Sun Wukong is particularly important to me because he's a show in Australia called Monkey Magic. So when I was travelling through Thailand, I was able to talk to the monks about Sun Wukong. Like literally, I should have the photos of the monks or the monasteries here. But anyway, I had this thing about, Monkey Magic, which was Sun Wukong, which is like literally a Buddhist story. It's a myth, obviously. The monkey god doesn't fly around on a cloud. Anyway, so I was able to talk to the monks based on this. So I found the Sun Wukong role-playing game, and I found this, which is a photo from me from 1986. So this was me at school in the Sun Wukong book. If you come here, this is a this is a card from my late grandfather, Harry Barbalet, who fought in the Second World War. He was an amazing man, absolutely amazing man. And here's my cousin, Alana, who I'm friends with on Facebook. This is about her fitness program. And this is a photo of me when I was 14 with my radio-controlled car in Adelaide in South Australia. So I found this Warlock for Firetop Mountain, which is a modern print of it. It's You Are the Hero. It's a Scholastic book. I think Scholastic is the book that they published under, or the publisher they published under. Anyway, you've got all the current ones. Well, I met Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone, and I'd forgotten that they'd even touched this book. But if you open it up, you see Ian Livingstone before he was Sir Ian Livingstone, Steve Jackson. Warlock of Firetop Mountain. I mean, that's an amazing book. So then we come to the Donald Featherstone book. And I was like, okay, the letter's got to be inside, the check's got to be inside. I would have saved those things because they're important. There's no way I would have thrown away a check from Donald Featherstone, it was my check. A letter from Donald Featherstone when he was, dying, saying that he was going to send me one of his books. And I just got so annoyed, and I thought, okay, this is the hope. That inside, actually, there's a check and a letter from Donald Featherstone. And that I did okay, right? I kept the letter in this old Donald Featherstone book. Maybe this was even a book you sent me. I don't remember. It wasn't actually. I know where I bought it. And I know I bought it on AB Books, and I know that, I bought it for a special reason. So I opened it up, and I thought, okay, the letter's got to be here, the check's got to be here. And I opened up, and I found this. I don't know who this person is, but this is Donald Featherstone's signature. It's before 2018. 118. I don't know what that is. Anyway, that it's signed. And this is Donald Featherstone, the Donald Featherstone, signing this book for someone I don't know, whoever that person is. And I thought, I knew that I shouldn't have thrown away that letter from Donald Featherstone. I should have thrown away the check from Donald Featherstone. I should have kept it. So somewhere in the past, I don't know, 18 years, I purchased a Donald Featherstone book that has a signature of his in it. And that made me feel a little bit better about throwing away his letter and check and whatever. Anyway, Tom Barbalet here in Las Vegas, Nevada, signing out.